Council stand in session. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ibarra?
Here.
Mrs. West?
Here.
Ms. Hulick?
Here.
Ms. Scott?
Here.
Mr. Leal? Here. Ms. Traysoff?
Here.
Mayor Walker?
Here. Item 2.
Invocation and Pledge of Allegiance.
Invocation will be given by Rabbi Samuel Cohen of the Temple Emmanuel, after which I'd like you to remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Rabbi.
Thank you. I ask a question, a classic question from the Jewish Passover Seder. Why is this night different from all other nights? Because on this night, the mayor and council have chosen graciously to meet on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. On behalf of the Jewish community, I want to thank the mayor and the council for moving this in recognition of this central holiday of freedom for Jews. This festival of Passover is called Zman Cherutenu in Hebrew, the season of our freedom. We are told in the Seder that there are 4 great promises of freedom that God gave to our people. V'hotzeti v'hitzalti v'ga'alti v'lakachti. I will bring you out of the slavery of Egypt. I will save you from the bonds of servitude. I will redeem you at the shores of the sea, and I will take you to me as a covenant people. These 4 remind us of the 4 freedoms of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the freedom from fear and want, freedom of speech, and perhaps most particularly right now, the freedom of conscience and belief. We are grateful for this country that guarantees each of us the right to practice our religion as we believe and feel, and in which that respect can be accorded the intelligent and loving grace that has been demonstrated today. Benjamin Franklin believed that the real seal of America should have been the exodus from Egypt as we embraced freedom freely and fully. So, in the deliberations of this body, may we come to understand that freedom is both the recognition and acceptance of others and the courage to stand up for those rights. Thank you, and Chag Sameach, a happy holiday, not only to my Jewish friends, but to all my Christian friends in this season of festivals and of freedom.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic from which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I don't know. I saw that first time. It is not dangerous, so it wouldn't be here. Thank you. Toss down.
Highness, the King's Court. I'm at a loss for words to explain how I feel tonight.
Name and
Russ
address,
Dove,
please.
almost all in Tucson, Arizona. My
That's it.
apologies, Your Highness. There's a huge disparity in how our laws are enforced in the community today. There is a certain group in this community who are allowed in the presence of the police to call me cracker, white trash, trailer trash, honky, gringo, and I could get into some really foul names, but maybe some kids are watching. I'm not here tonight to shock you. I'm here to deplore you to look at the situation. On August 17th, I was arrested, and I was in court yesterday for that arrest. A number of things happened, but I think the most difficult for me to bear was the fact that it was entered into the record on that day that my mere presence was a threat, was a disturbance, and was a sufficient reason for me to be arrested. My future, although this is a minor charge, my future hinges on the determination of whether the statute is a reasonable disturbance or just a disturbance. And it hinges on the word pendejo. It seems that it is imprisonable or finable, probationable, loss of some right for speaking that word in the presence of people that I know are seditious and treasonous people to the America I grew up in. The America that history is the only place that history shows us that freedom existed. And I am deploring His Highness and the Council to put together a plan to help those of us who consider ourselves free in the city of Tucson. What is the appropriate response to this? I am living in a community now where there's a certain group of that community who feels very comfortable with throwing rocks at me, calling me names that no human should ever have to suffer. And now the courts are going to rule me out of existence. How? I'm 50 years old, and I'm at a total loss on what my options are in response to that. And remember, the only reason I am here is because I've spent a lifetime of searching out the truth, and then I'm putting every effort forward to bring it to this body. I fear for myself. There is no assurance now that I'll see my 51st birthday, and that's not a joke, because I'm not backing down. I know I'm standing on the truth, and I know this city has a problem that it doesn't want to deal with. God bless you all. God bless you all. God bless you all.
Let's take back the red, white, and blue. Let's take back the red, white, and blue. I'm talking to you, and you, and you, and you. So let's take